This HAN Network video is brought to you by Coastal Orthopedics.
From Ridgefield High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Spring Sports Tour. I'm Frank Renito, sitting alongside some of the girls track and field captains here for the Ridgefield Tigers. They are Ellie, Sacchi, and Emily. Girls, thank you for taking time with us today. Ellie, let me start with you. Being named a captain heading into this year, what did that mean to you?
Well, it's such an honor. This season I actually can't run because I got back surgery, but I'm glad I'm here to be with the girls, and I'm a sprinter, so there are a lot of girls, so I'm here to talk to them, and it's such an honor, and I love being here to support them. So,
Emma, as you guys get closer and closer to the start of the year now, what has practice been like? Obviously not the best weather to be running in, but what has the preseason training been like for the team?
It's been a lot of strength training as opposed to technical work, and since I'm a jumper, we haven't actually gotten to do pole vaulting since the mats aren't set up, since the weather's been so poor, or long jump. So it's been a lot of strength training, going to the weight room, and just working on our endurance and how fast we can run.
Now, Ellie, unfortunately, as you mentioned, you won't be on the track during competition, but who are some of the sprinters that we could see maybe step up and fill some of the holes now heading into the season?
Well, there's Asia Williamson, who's a junior. She actually does cheerleading, but this is her first year as this is her first season this year as a sprinter. And also Alex Samron, who's a senior. Joe Simon, this girl from last season, Jen. So I'm really excited for that.
What is it about this group that makes this such a special Ridgefield Tigers track team?
I think that we all give it 100%, and the cool thing is that we really support doing different events. So if you're long distance, you're not gonna just do long distance if you don't want. We have one girl, Casey McGerald, who last year she specializes in long distance, but she just decided to pole vault one day and did great. And even if maybe you don't think it's your event, we really encourage everyone to try everything and keep working at it.
And Ellie, if you wanted to set goals for the girls on this team, what would you like to see this group accomplish and some of the individuals accomplish heading into this season?
Maybe as a team to win the FCIAC championships. We came very close last year, but we also won the state championships last year, so I think that's possible as well. And just for girls to set PRs in the mile to try and beat the 6-minute mark, or the 100 to try and beat the 13.5 mark. And yeah.
Well, girls, thank you so much. We're going to let you go. We're going to welcome in a couple more of your teammates as we continue meeting with the girls track captains on the HAN Network's 2017 Spring Sports Tour. On the campus of Ridgefield High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Spring Sports Tour. We continue on with the girls track and field captains here for the Tigers. They are Josephine Simon, Kelley, and Kelsey Bordash. Girls, thank you for taking time with us today. Josephine, being named a captain heading into your senior year, what did that mean to you?
I really just saw it as a great opportunity to finally take on a leadership position that I had really strived to achieve all throughout my 4 years on the team. And it's just a really great chance to get to know all the younger girls and help them, I guess, adapt to being on the team and achieve their goals as I had experienced when I was a freshman and sophomore. And that connection with your captain's always really important, so I really am taking advantage of that.
Ava, not the best track weather right now outside, but nonetheless, you guys have got to get ready for the start of the season. What has the preseason training been like for the girls?
Yeah, so we kind of always, usually have like a pretty similar program as the other years, we've been decently successful, so it's been working for us. It's really nice to get to use the facilities after all this when it's been covered with snow, and just like getting in the hill workouts, getting in our usual speed and then threshold workouts, kind of been our regimen, a lot of aerobic runs, getting our mileage back up after indoor. So really good.
And Kelsey, it appears to have been working the past few years. Such great success last season for the girls. How do you build off that and continue to improve heading into this year?
Yeah, I think we just use that momentum of all our past success, and just that kind of fuels our confidence and just our reputation as being a strong team to hopefully achieve those same accomplishments we've done in the past and hopefully do even better this season.
Now, you girls are all very lucky, too. You'll be continuing your careers at the collegiate level, Washington University, Johns Hopkins, and Bucknell. What was it about those schools that led you to pick there?
So originally I was really just looking for a school that had what I wanted to study, which is architecture, and WashU has a really great program there. And then on top of that, since it was D3, I thought that would be a really great chance to just continue my running, but not at an intense level as a D1 sports program, but still having that track family that I love so much at Ridgefield.
Oh, yeah, and so with Johns Hopkins, I never really thought I'd run until I went to a camp there over the summer for running, and then I kind of realized maybe I could run in college, and it was D3 and just had exactly what I wanted in terms of their programs, and I just had like a super long-standing relationship with the coach, and so it just all worked out. He's a great guy, and it's going to be so awesome.
Yeah, I've known since freshman year I wanted to run in school, and so when my brother committed to Bucknell, it kind of popped on my radar. And just kind of going along with what they said, the academics and the athletics that the school provides, and just the tight-knit family that I know I'm going to be going into. Coming from such a tight group and like that we have at Ridgefield, I think it's going to be a nice, easy transition into Bucknell.
Girls, we asked this to the boys team before they got off the bus. What is your favorite pre-meet meal? I got to know.
So I always like a nice peanut butter sandwich or two, and definitely like 2 or 3 bananas, but nothing else, or definitely gonna throw up during my race.
Yes, like Joe, I'm prone to feeling very full and my stomach hurting during races. So 4 hours before, about maybe even longer, I'll have turkey sandwich, just plain turkey, no cheese, no anything, plain turkey on whole wheat, maybe some pretzels, maybe a banana thrown in there.
Yeah, similar to Joe and Ava. Peanut butter sandwich, an apple, some pretzels, and then right before the race, some energy chews. Get myself going.
That's pretty much it.
Well, girls, thank you so much for taking time with us today. We want to wish you the best of luck on the track this season. We look forward to seeing you and the rest of the Tigers out there.
Thank
you.
Alongside the second set of Tigers captains, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Spring Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll along through the rest of the conference.